Here's a look at your daily market report on this Thursday, the 20th day of February. We did start to see a bit of cattle trade from the feedlots this afternoon. We'll talk about that just shortly. Of course, because the record low temperatures that's stretching across the state and the snow, no cattle markets anywhere to really talk about. We do have some cow sales tomorrow and into the weekend, but we're not going to see much feeder cattle movement until next week. Tomorrow on Friday, Eastern Missouri Commission Company, they're scheduled to have their special cow sale. Then on Saturday, Lawley Brothers Livestock Market, they're going to have a special cow sale starting at 11 o'clock. And then Wheeler Livestock in Osceola, they're going to have a cow sale Saturday evening at 4 o'clock. Taking a look at the box beef cutout values. Choice closed the day down $1.26 at $312.63. Select at $303.18, down $1.50 or down 58 cents. Those values based on 101 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds. The Choice Select spread setting at $9.45. Got the cattle on feed report that'll come out Friday afternoon. Pre-report estimates, of course, the number we watch the closest be that placement number. Pre-report estimates have it at 3% over a year ago. Of course, the pre-report range of estimates quite wide as usual, anywhere from 98.6% up to 106.1%. But most analysts agree that that number will be higher than last year. And if we think back to January of last year, of course, there was a lot of winter weather in January, and that number was an all-time record low for January placements. And this January, we had awfully good weather, unlike what we're currently looking at. So we would expect that number to likely be over 100%. Taking a look at the feedlot trades so far, up to about 9,000 head. Not really any good news here. Nothing so far in Texas for the week. Kansas about 1,800 head at $199. Iowa 2,800 head, $199 to $200 live, $315 dressed. Nebraska's report about 3,200 head for the week, $200 live, $315 dressed. If that holds true, and that's likely to probably be the market now, those live sales $3 to $4 lower for the week. Dress sales will be $5 to $6 lower. Taking a look at the closing futures markets on the Mercantile Exchange, live cattle for February 20 cents lower, $197.62. April down 97 at $193.80. Feeder cattle for March down $220, $266.82. April at $266.37, down $222. Lean hogs for April, $88.52, down $1.22. May at $92.45, down $1.17. Taking a look at the grain markets at the elevators around the state on Thursday, soybeans 13 to 14 higher, wheat 7 lower, corn 1 to 3 higher. Corn bids at the elevators in St. Louis, 501 to 506, Kansas City 458 to 488. Soybean bids, St. Louis 1042 to 1050, Kansas City at 995 to 1025. Wheat bids, St. Louis 580 to 605, and Kansas City 565. On the Board of Trade, the first 2 months of the corn contracts both up a half cent. March closed at $4.98, May at $5.12 3/4. Soybeans for March up 13 3/4, $10.45 1/2. May at $10.63, up 14 3/4. Wheat for March 6 1/2 lower, $5.85 1/2. May down 6 1/4, $6.25. Soybean meal March $2.96 even. That's up $1.30 a ton for the day. And soybean oil for March up 96 cents a hundredweight at $47.26. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's your farm news. This is Tony Hancock.